Hey, what's up, management team? It's Derrick Tennant. If you were there last year at the meeting, you know I got to be with you and hang out and share some stuff, and I really had a great time. Frank and I talked about getting back together. Couldn't make it happen for this year in person, so we set up this live feed so that I could be with you today here live, and we get, oh crap, hold on a second. There we go, that's better. Like I said, this is live today, and we're glad that you're here. If you were there last year, you remember the name of the meeting was Fundamentals. We talked about the fundamentals of sales and management, and I got to share a little bit with you. It was awesome. If we go back to the future, a little bit, and talk about some of the things we talked about last year, we talked about focusing on others. You know, the value, not just the others like the people, the customers, but others meaning the other people that are in the room today, and in everything in our life, focusing on others. We talked about a young lady named Alice, not really that young, who I was on a trip with my family, and we stopped to have a picnic with cereal, and we were sitting out of a Dollar General in our pajamas, and this woman eating cereal because, I don't know. And this woman comes up and gives us money because she thought we were homeless, and the way that affected me, because she chose to focus on others, meaning this who she thought was a homeless family, at the Dollar General in their pajamas eating Fruity Bites. And she changed me just by a simple act of focusing on others, and the power of focusing on others. Don't forget that. That's so important in all areas of life, but especially in our jobs as managers. So focus on others. Generosity is a huge part of focusing on others, and we talked about generosity. I call it selfish generosity, because the power of it is so much that when you choose to do this, you get more out of it than even the person that you're being generous with. And we talked about if you want to be happy, love somebody. You want to be really happy, love somebody that doesn't expect it. You want to be genuinely happy, love somebody that doesn't deserve it, because that's really hard to do, but the volume is turned up if you love unconditionally, the way that my little sister, we got to meet virtually last year, my little sister Julie, who has an extra chromosome. That's what science says, but my grandfather says it's not extra, but you and me are missing it. He called it the love chromosome because she has Down syndrome, and she's amazing. If you haven't had a chance to meet her virtually or anything, check it out online, and maybe we'll bring her next year at the beach. Frank. We also talked last year about unleashing opportunity, how every minute of every day in the places where we work, also in our families and in our lives, there's opportunities, and usually they come in the form of obstacles. We don't like the obstacles, but man, is that an opportunity to demonstrate our character or the type of place that we're working with or who LV is. Obstacles are opportunity. We talked about a guy that lost his arm and was taking judo lessons. His arm was amputated, and he only had one move. The master teaches him one move over and over. He only had one arm. He ends up winning the whole competition in judo, right? And he's like, how did this happen, master? And the master says, I taught you that move for two reasons. Number one, it's the most effective move in all of judo. And number two, the only defense against that move is to grab your opponent's left arm, which you didn't have. See, his obstacle became the greatest opportunity, changed everything, and the only way that he won the competition. So man, obstacles can be a pain, but every one of them, the bigger the obstacle, is an opportunity. Big opportunities everywhere. So unleash the opportunity. The last thing we talked about last year was networking. You have quite an opportunity right now to be in the same room at the beach where I'm not, Frank, and network with people who are going through a lot of the same struggles, opportunities, obstacles that you are, and just connect and share and learn and grow. And obviously you can do this online and email and all that throughout the year, but wow, what an awesome time to network right now and focus on joining as a team, because we try things on our own, it doesn't work as well as when we have a team. Remember, we talked about team. And negotiate strong. There's some great quotes about negotiating. Here's a great one here. Negotiating doesn't mean, I've heard a lot in sales training, they say the customer is always right, and man, do we know that's not true. But the customer always wins, and there's a way to make the customer win without giving away the farm or putting your tail between your legs, these kinds of things, and you guys know this, so don't forget to network now and negotiate strong. And then we were wrapping up, and I told you how I don't have a clever way to help you to remember the things that we talked about last year. I'm not that clever. I think you can figure it out. Have some fun this year too, man. I know you guys will on the beach where I'm not, Frank. But have fun as you're learning. And by the way, congratulations on all the revenue and success that you've had this year. But you know, Frank was telling me the success you had with revenue and sales and all that, but especially with the team member satisfaction this year has been incredible. That's bigger than all that other stuff. You know that. It's good to have a great bottom line, and don't forget about that. But man, team member satisfaction being great last year is so cool. And acquiring 2 new management contracts, you guys are doing great. Probably so well that you could bring me to the beach next year, McFly. Okay, for real, I hope you guys are having a great meeting today and tomorrow, and it's an honor to be connected with you. I'm going to be seeing a couple of you soon because I'll be in Atlanta. I can't remember when, but Frank has offered a little extra stay for me. Not at the Glen, though. Apparently he's upset because they're running away with all the awards. What's up with that, Glen? And by the way, the Glen is the one hotel who nixed me from being a secret shopper for LV because I got recognized or something like that. Come on, Glen. So I'll see somebody soon, all of you hopefully, in Atlanta. You guys are awesome. Stay in touch online. Julie and I do a live show every day, and we love being on the LV team. You guys are awesome. Stay cool.